Hey folks, it's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor here, bringing you the best of migration across the world. On this channel, I discuss opportunities that exist all around the world in terms of job and career opportunities, as well as going abroad as students. We find that these are the two most common pathways with respect to how people can go abroad, and that's why I talk about them on this channel. No matter the country you want to move to, I probably have a video that describes that country. So whether you want to go to France, Italy, Japan, China, South Korea, England, Australia, New Zealand, Finland, Norway, Sweden even, no matter the country, there's a video on my channel for it. Now, today I am doing something quite different because if you look through my channel, you will find opportunities that exist for free. Now, I quite understand that even for those free opportunities, it might be difficult for a lot of people to go in. This video is dedicated to those who can afford to pay a certain amount of tuition. Now, we're talking about the student route here, but we're talking about schools in countries where you've got schools that are as cheap as 1,000 euros. I mean schools that are cheaper than 1,000 euros. And I'm going to give you some of these countries and some of the schools as well. You will be astonished by some of these countries where you don't need to pay as high as 1,000 euros to get in. Remember, some of these countries will allow you bring your family in, others maybe not. Most of them would not require IELTS, so you don't need to write IELTS. And some of them don't require blocked accounts, so you don't need to save money in the blocked account before you can go in. All of them have the same requirements. Because you're going through academic route, you need to make sure you have your international passport. You need to make sure you have your transcripts for your undergrad if you're going for a master's degree. And you need to have your secondary school education results if you're going for both master's degree and undergraduate degree. You also need to have a letter of motivation, okay? You need to have a letter of motivation or a personal statement. Some of these universities will also request that you do an interview so that they know, how you are and whatnot. If they ask you for IELTS, some of these universities might only need you to provide a letter to show that you're proficient in English language. So you can go to your dean or your school and get a letter to say, I learned in English and I'm fine. Some of them will give you a pass with respect to that. So let's get cracking to some of these countries where you don't need to pay up to 1,000 euros. Okay, the first of them is Germany. Germany is totally free, yes, and you don't need to pay tuition in most of the universities. Okay, now like I said during my intro, I know and I realize that when they talk about free, it's not really free. But yes, it is free because you're not paying for tuition. All they need is at the visa stage where you need to show 10,000 euros in a blocked account for Germany. So most universities like Free University of Berlin, like University of Munich, they are very, very, very free, okay? University of Heidelberg in Germany is also free. Bremen University in Germany is also free. There are tons and tons. Germany has over 300 universities, and I will put a list of those universities in the description box of this video. So that's Germany. Secondly is Norway. Norway is also free. All you need to show is also have 10,800 euros in an account. So University of Stavanger, University of Oslo, Norwegian Business School are free. Again, I will put in the description box of this video the names of these universities. Iceland is another place that a lot of people have not checked out, and I've got a video in my channel where you can check out, and you would see that Iceland's got huge opportunities that you can check out. So University of Reykjavik, for instance, is very, very cheap. Okay, University of Reykjavik is cheap. Iceland actually has 7 universities that you can go to. The only thing about Iceland is that you might need to pay an application fee of $500. But I mean, check out Hola University in Iceland, HOLAR University, University of Akureyri, AKU REYRI, REYRI. Yes, that's also free. Bifrost University in Iceland is also free. Again, I'll put the list in the description box of this video so you can check it out. Let's move on to other countries that are also cheaper than 1,000 euros. Austria is a very interesting place you want to check out. Most universities in Austria are between 360 euros and 700 euros. Most universities in Austria are that way, okay? So you need to check the public universities, not the federal universities, okay? So University of Vienna, for instance, yes, University of Vienna will not charge you that much, about 360 euros thereabout, okay? Other universities you need to check out in Austria includes you need to check out, I think it's FH Vorarlberg, yeah, FH Vorarlberg in Austria is another school that is about 360 euros up to 700 euros that you can check out. Now remember that I said you need to check out the public schools. Austria probably has about 40 universities. Maybe 4 or 5 of them are what's it called? About 4 of them are private, while 30 plus are definitely public. So you need to check them out, and they are really not expensive. Again, just like I said, I'm going to put up the list of universities here so that you can check them out. University of Innsbruck, University of Vienna, like I mentioned already, Klagenfurt University, Vienna University of Technology, but I'll create a list, okay? So that's Austria. Another place that people haven't often looked at is Slovakia. Yes, Slovakia, most universities there are less than 1,000 euros. Like the Alexander Dubček University in Trusen is less than 1,000 euros. They also have the Matej Bell University. The Matej Bell University is also less than 1,000 euros. You also have the University of SS Seal and Methodius University in Tromso. It's also less than 1,000 euros. Again, I'm going to put down the list for you to check out. The Czech Republic also has one university that is about 980 euros, and people should definitely check them out. So just to recap, to tell you that Germany, Norway, Iceland, Czech Republic, Austria, and Slovakia are definitely places you want to go to, and they don't cost you up to 1,000 euros. Now, when you apply to these universities in these countries and you get admission, you now get your admission letter. Some of them might ask you to pay full, some of them might ask you to pay a deposit. They give you the letter of admission. You take this letter of admission, you book accommodation with the admissions office, or book a place to stay for a month, or you get dormitories in some of these universities. Get that letter as well. Book a flight itinerary. You don't have to book a real one, but book a flight itinerary. Then you need bank statements. If you're going to Germany or Norway, you're going to pay into a bank account that has been opened for you in those countries. But if it's a Czech Republic, Austria, Slovakia, you only need about 6,000 to 8,000 euros. Just let it be in your account for 3 months. Okay? Once it's there for 3 months, print it out, and then you can you can use them to apply for your visa. You need travel insurance as well when you're applying for visa, and some of them would require police reports. Countries like the Czech Republic and Austria will need you to verify your documents with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs before you even apply for admission. Austria, for certainty, would need you to do an interview. Even Czech Republic will call you for a test, but these tests are very easy to move along with and pass. You can move with your family to Germany. You can move with your family to the Czech Republic. You can go alone first, and then after a few months, you can call for family reunion if you're moving to Austria. All these countries that I've read out to you or given you as options, you can work while you study. 20 hours every week at least while you study. Whether you have HND, Higher National Diploma, or you've got a second class lower, you can apply to all these countries. If you've got a third class or a pass, Germany is one of the options for you. The reason why I've made this video is to let you know that even though money is an object, and sometimes difficult to get, there are still affordable opportunities to get, because the free ones might be difficult to get in. They might need you to do something, pay some money. And so that's why I've compiled this list of countries with universities that will let you come in for less than 1,000 euros. I hope this helps and someone can take the move and start applying to these schools. Thank you very much for watching. It's been your one and only Waka Waka Doctor. Thank you. I'll catch you again in another video.